Hey guys, thanks so much for coming back to my channel. So we're going to talk about Ariana Grande's engagement. I was out running some last minute before Christmas shopping errands and came back to my edges snatched. So I was going to record some other videos, but I was like, let's take a look at this one first because I know everybody's going to end up having some questions, right? So Spirit, please join us and answer any questions that we have regards to the engagement, relationship, wedding of Ariana Grande, Selena Gomez. Do they have a great relationship? Will they make it down the aisle? What should we know? Spirit, we ask only with the intention of clarity and understanding, not with any bad intent. Thank you, Spirit, for joining us. Please as well as we ask for tonight's reading, as well as all who are Thank you, Spirit, for joining us. Amen. Okay, so they show up with this King of Queens and Queen of King of Queens. King of Coins and Queen of Coins energy together. So they are a very good match because both of them have a lot of the same similar values, interests, things like that. They also, of course, have this Lover's energy, which is talking about that, you know, they have a great love life. They work very well together. Just in general, like everything's clicking. Like there's no real big like, oh my God, issues that they've really had to deal with that have, you know, caused like tons of fighting or anything like that. And so because they have this Palace of Coins, which is showing that the relationship matches the energy that they bring to the table, so everything does move forwards in a good way. The only thing that I am a little bit concerned about is that she shows up in regards to the relationship, because this is about how they really both are as people and what they're bringing to the table, and then the two connecting. But with the relationship card here being flanked by him as the Knight of Cups and her as the Queen of Cups, it's showing how at times he does maybe hold back a little bit, but it's not something where it's noticeable to her. So it's like, you know, maybe on the outside he's showing her just as much affection and attention and communication and everything that she is, but on the inside there's a fear or something that is holding him back from completely letting his guard down and just rising up to be that King of Cups that's like, I can literally be as vulnerable as I need to with you and really, 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 truly like give you everything of me with no hesitation, whereas she does show up as that with him. Now, the reason being is there is this Seven of Cups and Eight of Wands energy affecting that. And what Spirit is telling me is him being worried about her still having some attachments emotionally to people from the past. So in regards to this, you know, I would make that assumption of it being more her maybe having, which I get it, you know, Mac Miller, you know, and I get it because it's like the guy's dead. Can you ever live up to that memory? Are you looking at this through rose-colored glasses? If he was alive, you know, would you still want to be with me, or would you have like gotten back together with him? Because we don't know, you know, like it's when we saw the way that you've reacted in regards to his passing, even though the two of you had no longer been together and you'd been in an entirely different relationship. You obviously were very emotional about that. There was still love there. Was it romantic love, or was it just friendship love? Like that, those things do bother him. So Spirit's confirming my assumption on that being sort of the issue with him. But I think that over time, he's definitely going to, you know, be more comfortable with it. And I think especially like the commitment of, yes, I'm going to marry you, we're engaged, we're planning a wedding, will help to ease that, because it's like, okay, like she is promising to spend the rest of her life with me. So do I have to worry so much about some guy from the past? They're definitely getting married, you guys. So we do have the Two of Cups confirming where they're going, because that is their final outcome card. With this High Priestess and this Fool energy over it, she's extremely happy with him, you guys. Like very, very, very happy. And she feels like this is the healthiest relationship that she's ever had. And that she feels like there is somebody on the other side, or multiple people on the other side, who played a part in bringing this relationship together. So not only, you know, maybe her accrediting some of it to Mac Miller, but also her grandfather who passed, that she was extremely close to as well. Like she feels like there is ancestral energy pulling this whole thing together. And remember, Ariana is a Cancer, so she is a very emotional person, but she's also very in tune with the spiritual aspects of where that all comes from as well. Like she's very much a moon child. And Spirit's jumping in and saying that within the next 2 to 3 albums, we are going to sort of get Ariana's almost lemonade-ish moments where she's starting to express more of her own spiritual beliefs in her music and sharing more about that. And she'll mention little things like in interviews that's letting you know that yes, she is spiritually connected. She's not going to be so outwardly bold with it and make a whole, you know, Italian version of Black is King or anything like that. Although as an Italian person, if anybody ever did make something exploring like our spiritual background, like I'd be so down for that. But I've also predicted too on my Instagram, if you guys follow me over there, that more and more artists are going to be more open about their spirituality and the, you know, place it is in their lives and everything, good and bad. So the ones who are connected to the darker energy will also be promoting that and talking about it. But people who, you know, are just connected to more traditional spiritual practices like getting psychic readings and meditating and, you know, even so far as connecting to ancestors and up to hoodoo and things like that, we will also get from more and more artists as well. So that's definitely something that we will be getting from her. She's planning on having a family with this man, you guys. We have this 10 of Cups card here, so there's definitely plans. So we might get some little baby Arianators. I don't know what we would call their little munchkins, but I mean, she's really looking at this as I put in all this work to get to this place. And here I am. I've made it. I can celebrate. I can be happy. And she very much is really happy and celebrating today, you guys. And of course, Dalton feels like he accomplished something big as well. Like, yes, she said yes. Because he was nervous that she was going to say, like, not now. Or let's talk about this or something. So that is really cute. I don't see anything bad here. Let's just like ask these cards that I like to ask the more direct questions on. Spirit, are Ariana and Dalton going to make it down the aisle? So Ariana and Dalton going to make it down the aisle? Yes or no? Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Pentacles, yes, they will. Because the Three of Cups is right behind it. So, which we already got the confirmation in the first pull. I just wanted to double check. Okay, now Spirit, please join us and answer if there's any messages, feelings, information that Mac Miller's Spirit would like to pass on to us in regards to his thoughts and feelings about Ariana Grande and where she's at in her life right now, in her current moment. Any spiritual guided messages that the energy of Mac Miller would like to share with our audience and fans of Ariana Grande who just wanted to see how he feels about how she is in this current moment. Thank you, Spirit, for joining us. Thank you, Mac Miller, if you so choose to join us as well. This is a safe and protected space for you to speak. Amen. Okay, so the first thing that I heard is my baby did it. That's one of my absolute favorite songs, like ever, is my favorite part between Mac and Ariana. So I keep getting this energy of him just being really proud of her because he knows like how hard the last few years were for her. And sorry guys, you guys know I always get emotional when I pick up like Spirit's energy because they come in very emotional. And so being not only a medium but also an empath, it just like gets really overwhelming sometimes, especially his emotion though, like because he is like showing me like tears, but it's like tears of happiness, of joy, of, you know, things being like, I know what she went through and now she's in such a better place. It's like a parent that's like so proud of their kid, you know, kind of energy. And the cards are saying, you know, with the 5 of Wands and the 3 of Wands, they were really fighting a lot in their relationship and they had to make the decision to let each other go because they were, it's like, it's gonna hurt like hell, but I don't want to hurt you even worse. Her feeling like she was enabling him and him feeling like he didn't know how to find a way to stop doing the things that he was doing that was hurting her because he did love her. But I mean, anybody that's dealt with an addiction knows what a horrible battle that is, and anybody who has loved somebody who's dealt with an addiction knows what an awful, awful thing it is. It really does just destroy people. And I mean, with this Devil card energy that is talking about the addiction, really was that, you know, 9 of Swords caused the end of things for them, and then obviously us seeing that it was the end of things for him. And so with the 7 of Cups, it's talking about that there was so many broken promises because of the addiction issues. The actual Death card being the end of not only their relationship but his life, but now he's showing up around her with this Temperance angelic energy, and it's like he really, with this 3 of Pentacles and this Page of Wands, is talking about that once he had his energy in enough of a place that he could do so, he was stepping up and really being a guardian angel to Ariana this whole entire time, because he's saying that yes, his family, friends, other people were obviously having a hard time with it, but she was having the hardest time because she was blaming herself of, I should have stayed with you because I didn't fall out of love with you, you know, and I should have done this and I should have done that, or I should have, you know, still talked to you every single day. And so for her, him losing his life was an absolute tower moment for her, with this Page of Cups of like, I should have stayed and tried to love you and fix things. But because of his energy around it, she was able with this 8 of Pentacles to work through it and accept that, you know, things had to move forwards. And I feel like the spiritual energy that was coming up earlier, and he's confirming it to me, is also that she did get so much in touch with her spirituality to understand the process of why this happens. And through that, she was able to accept that, you know, when we come into this earth, we have lessons, battles, karma, things that we choose that we are going to go through and clear up and deal with. And that also includes when we come in and when we leave. And so she accepted that this was a part of his own spiritual contract, and that she was just supposed to love him for as long as she could in that life and learn and grow together, but that it was not supposed to be the rest of her life relationship. And he's talking about that when she was talking to certain people who were telling her these things, he literally like jumped in to that conversation so that the words that were coming out of their mouths were actually being channeled straight from him, because he needed her to know that. And through this world card acceptance, she did. And this Two of Cups isn't only just about this current relationship that she's in, which he is talking about this being a true soulmate energy sent by him and other people on the other side, you know, wanting for her to have this amazing connection and to really find that soulmate love that she's been needing, that was that last bit of her healing, that she was able to manifest this and open herself up to it, you know. And so he's really played a big part in all of this, you guys, like in everything that's been going on over her life. See, with this Magician card, it's like I stepped in, I was seeing this magician, this King of Swords, like I was protecting her from what wasn't supposed to be and bringing in what was meant to come. So this is just such a beautiful reading, Ariana Grande. Like, you really deserve all of this happiness, because I know you've had a very hard time. Mac Miller is going to continue to watch over you. He's holding two little kids in his arms, a little boy and a little girl. So, okay, I'm going to go because I'm going to cry, like, because it's just such a beautiful thing, like, seeing that and seeing that he's happy too. So I love you all so much. If you wanted to book a personal private reading with me, make sure to hit all the information in the description box below. There are coupon codes for you guys, and I'm also going to be updating the site with video readings. So keep an eye out for that. It will be up later on today, but I will have this posted before it's live. I'll have some other videos posted as well today. So I hope you are all having a beautiful day, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.